Right then guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a quick video from me as Newcastle have just got their second win of the season after beating Blackburn in the League Cup and making our way through to the third round of the League Cup for the first time since 2016. We just don't do cup runs. We actually had a decent one in the FA Cup last season, to be fair, but the first time through to the third round of the League Cup in 4 years. Yeah, I didn't realise it had been that long. It is crazy. So we did the job today, and I think that's probably the best word for it. We did a job today. I think Blackburn will probably be going home disappointed. They had more possession. They actually looked dominant at times, but we did the simple things right. We got the goal we needed, and we managed to keep them out just about, thanks to fantastic double saves from Gillespie, some really tough defending at times, but we did the job. And it was great to see, to be honest, because, as I mentioned, the last 4 years of the League Cup is basically when we've rested players and put out a second string team who haven't been able to cope with the game. And after what we did in the first game against West Ham, I was hoping we could keep the confidence up and do it in this game, and we were able to do it. You know, Blackburn are a championship side, but based on recent form in the League Cup, nothing was guaranteed. We did make 10 changes from the win against West Ham. So, yes, there was Fraser making his debut. Almiron was on the pitch. Joe Linton was on the pitch. You know, Sean Longstaff was there. Richie was there. So, I say second string. I think our second string team this season is better now, possibly, than it has been for a good few years. And I think that did make the difference. And it did make the difference because Fraser was the man who was on, making his debut and getting the goal. So that is very positive. That's one of the biggest positive things to see from this game. Yes, it's great that we are going to push on to the next round of the Cup, as I say, for the first time in far too long. But it's also great to just know that players who weren't in that West Ham win, who played tonight instead, can also step in and do a job. As I mentioned, it was still 4-4-2, but 10 changes were made. Almiron and Joe Linton up front, Richie and Fraser on each wing. You think defensively, Manquillo playing on the wrong side, playing left back with Yedlin on the right, with Kraft playing centre-back alongside Clark. So it was a little bit makeshifty across the defence, and then Gillespie's first game and goal. But as I say, we did the simple stuff right. And again, Blackburn could well be quite disappointed leaving that game because they definitely had their chances as well. As I say, 60% possession for them a number of times. I remember in the first half, a ball was cut back to around the 6-yard box. The guy came steaming in. I think it was something like 15 minutes in as well, and he's just smashed it past the post, anywhere on target, and it would have gone straight in. So at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, they are definitely up for this. But then thankfully, a great ball through from Almiron for Fraser to get onto and stick it in the net. You know, half-time came. I'm hoping we are going to potentially go out and push on, but really it was Blackburn who did the pushing for the goal, and really the chances we kind of created were more counter-attack. I know there was a Joe Linton was through at one point with Murphy on the overlap, and he decided to take a shot on from far too far away. If he just rolled it into Murphy, maybe he could have stuck it away. At the end of the first half, to be fair, Almiron was through and skied it over the bar. So we did have chances, but so did Blackburn. As I say, great. I talk about attacking. You know, great debut game for Gillespie. The double save that he made in the second half, and around the 60th minute, around the time Adam Armstrong came on, and I'm thinking, he's going to score a goal, isn't he? I really, if I'd put a bet on before the start of the day, I would have had it that Newcastle would have won, but maybe 2-1 with Adam Armstrong scoring. I really thought he is going to come on and score today. Thankfully, he didn't, but pretty much from the 60-minute onwards, Blackburn were really putting the pressure on us, but we dealt with it, and that's the thing. We dug in and we got the win. And even when you're not playing well, to still kind of pull it off. As I say, Blackburn are a championship side, and we definitely were the favourites going into this game. So I don't want to sound like I'm going overly crazy over this, but it's very nice to finally get through to the next round of the League Cup, regardless of who we've beaten. And as I say, the other real positive for me looking at this game is that, as I mentioned in the past, the League Cup is normally when you put out your second string, your bench players, your reserve players. Let's give the main team a break. I know we're only just into the season, but we only just played on Saturday. Let's stick a few of the other lads out there. Let's see what they can do. And as much as you might go, oh well, Rob, they are Premier League players. They beat a championship team. Well, what happened the last 4 seasons? You know, we weren't able to do it then. So yes, maybe we were the favourites in this game, but the players came out and got the job done. Just about. But I am happy. And that is 2 wins in a row. Moving on to Morecambe in the next round of the Cup, which I think is only next week or not too far away at all. And in terms of the league, we've got Brighton at the weekend. And again, this is why it works out well, because now we can see Wilson come back in. St. Max had a little bit of time on the pitch today, but I'm sure he will be back for the next game as well. Shelvey, Lascelles, Fernandez, Darlow back in goal. You know, it's great that you can rotate the squad and actually rely on players to get the win when you need to, as I say, that we haven't been able to do in the last couple of years. So yeah, big up. You know what? Fraser to start against Brighton. Maybe that's why he came off early. Save his legs ready for the weekend as well. I would like to see that. Let me know if you would too. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new, and happy to see Newcastle finally do something in the league. I mean, anything, to be honest. We've only won 1 game. We've got a very long way to go, but who knows? Maybe. No, I'm not even going to say it. Well, I'm happy with what we've done. Hopefully we can do a little bit more, or even a little bit more than that, but we'll see. But as I say, hope you've enjoyed it. Well done to Newcastle tonight, and bring on Brighton at the weekend. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.